certainly am not accepting the idea that all the problems in the city should be laid at the feet of any one individual or any group. I'm sure there's enough blame and plenty of successes to go around and to be shared with everyone, and I believe that everyone is doing the best job they can for the city. But if you are ready for change, if you are ready for new faces, and you want to see something different from City Council, then make your decision to vote for someone whose only agenda is to serve the city and usher in growth and change in a sustainable way. Make your decision to vote for me, Tina Catone, for Hilliard City Council. Thank you.
Thank you, Tina. Pete Marsh.
Thank you all for taking the time to come and listen to us tonight. I grew up in a family that believed it was important to be involved in your community. And since my wife and I chose Hilliard to be our home, I've worked to be an active member of this community. I've served on the Environmental Sustainability Commission, Board of Directors for Destination Hilliard. I'm active in my church at St. Brendan's, and I'm involved with Old Hilliard Inc. We do the Halloween haunt and the bunny hop downtown. I've enjoyed my time on council, and I'm incredibly excited for the future of Hilliard that we have to look forward to with the new city manager. I work hard to learn the issues that come in front of me, and I also work hard to be available to anyone who wishes to share their thoughts, even if ultimately we come to different conclusions. I'm a firm believer in collaboration, and I don't believe that our political parties or our little petty divisions matter. What should matter is the experience and the vision that the candidate has. The future of Hilliard is bright, and I hope to have the opportunity to help shape it by returning to council. I ask for your vote November 5th.
Thank you, Pete. Derek Richardson.
I don't think we've talked about our full acronym that Cynthia and Tina and I are running on, and that is a PACT with Hilliard, and that stands for Planned Growth and Development, which has been touched on by everybody, accountability, which has been touched on by everybody, community involvement, which has been touched on by everybody, and transparency. And so I think that everybody in the room and everybody here up front is looking for those same things. I am dedicated to making sure that that happens in Hilliard. I also won't take, because that's how we do it, as an answer, or I don't know, as an answer. We will dig deep and figure out how we can make this city better. I love this city. I want my kids to remain here, and I want this to be our home for many years to come.
Thank you, Derek. Bob Stepp.
I'm focused on common sense pocketbook issues that affect the quality of life, food safety, and your kids' education. I'm not running here to be a career politician. I already had a successful career in the private sector. I should be playing golf. I'm running because I want to make Hilliard an even better city than it is. That means attracting more commercial development to ease the burden of new property taxes, building Hilliard's image in Central Ohio as a place for weekend activities, improving Hilliard's roads so they're safe for our families and support our local businesses and any new businesses wanting to come in. Commercial traffic is going to be key to us doing it better. And get our hard-earned state tax dollars back to our community to help pay for those road improvements.
Thank you, Bob. Omar Tarazi.
It's very easy for people to talk about change, and the hard work is just getting in and doing it. And both Pete and I have been doing it for a while, and we're building on change that others have come before us. The city was very stuck in a certain way of doing business, and I'm very happy to be part of my little part of it, and I want to be elected so that I can take it to the next level over the next 4 years, because I think this is a tremendous opportunity to really set some groundwork, really take it to another level of professionalism, of institutional coordination, positive collaboration, really get the best out of the staff that we have and the resources that we have as a city. I'm very positive and optimistic about it. I think that I bring a lot individually with my temperament, my background, my experiences. I don't think we should have 7 lawyers on city council, but I think that I personally bring my part, and I'll do my part to make this as good of a city as possible. So I'd like to vote.
Thank you, Omar. Cynthia Vermillion.
Thank you again for having us here. When my family moved here 15 years ago, we moved into the Brookfield Village neighborhood, and the first first thing that struck me was how warm my neighbors were. I literally fell in love with the area, with my neighbors, and I became involved in the community in various ways. I want to be a voice for all of my Hilliard neighbors. I feel that is so important. I'm looking forward to changing processes so that you can have a voice at the front end. As Derek said, we are making a pact with Hilliard. And having a strong relationship with other entities that affect Hilliard is so important. I was endorsed by the mayor of Columbus, Andrew Ginther, and I know that we can work with the city of Columbus in ways that will impact our school system as well. So I would appreciate your vote on November 5th. Thank you.
Thank you, Cynthia. And on behalf of the Hilliard Chamber of Commerce, we thank you for your involvement this evening, and thank you to the candidates for spending a few moments letting us know your thoughts. Have a great evening.